Hello and welcome back. I have. It took me about 2 days to get caught up. Oh, great. Oh, there we go. There's my controller. Yeah, I got many a thing. For one, behold my new setup. Yeah, that's it. And I have put Mortis back in. I named our flying frog Vale, and I added these two into the party. I did do some raids because I needed the cubes. And I'm in level 80. Does that mean I am going to survive? No, I barely survived the raids. The only one which I didn't have any trouble with was the level 30 one. But yeah, I got a lot of new pals. Including this one. Legend says that Yormintide was once a warrior who, after being wrongly convicted and cast into a volcano, returned as this pal to annihilate the kingdom. Nullifies lava damage and increases players' and pals' damage to enemies afflicted with burn by 50%. I just went to turn up my volume. Also, I might miss a few. Even if the stones on its back were to be removed, Tetros Primo will know where they are. No matter how far apart, it will always track them down. Increases the durability of all weapons and armor by 80%. Does not stack. I got these from eggs, by the way. I got the Yormintide Ignis from a mutated egg, and I just found the egg for this one. So everything I have is rather from a mutated egg or an egg that I found. And some of the stuff that I have in the decks that says I've seen it in the arena. A new pill that was only recently discovered. It trusts nothing and no one. Its temperament nature leads to it constantly venting its rage at the nearest target. This pal's attack and movement increases by 2% for each other dragon or fire pal in your party, excluding itself. Oh, that's interesting. This one doesn't exclude itself. But yeah, I got this one from a mutated egg. We got a fire frog now. And this is another one I got from mutated egg. In ancient times, which means communications were limited, the light within Agidrone's wings were used to send simple flash signals. Can be ridden players and parties take 60% less damage from explosive attacks and are immune to stun. I think that's... Oh no, I also got these two. Without existing, she quietly gazed upon the world. One day she was seized with a longing to be seen, with unbridled lust for vengeance against reality. Thus was born the Eclipse Siren. Attacks targets with a Nightmare Ray. When this pal uses a Nightmare Ray, it has a 1.1 damage multiplier. With her desire set loose, she was soon overwhelmed. She longed for herself to gaze upon herself, and the sisters who gaze, resenting reality, were driven into the abyss and at last closed their eyes. Does the same thing, but with a move called Nightmare Bloom. I have a feeling that I probably missed one, but like I said, I don't quite remember because I was so focused on getting... Oh, right. I do remember one that I missed because I caught a whole bunch of them in a dungeon. Strongly dislikes any who catch a glimpse of its concealed eye. If you insist on trying, I'll burst into tears and ignore you for 2 weeks. Fires a shotgun at nearby enemies for a limited time. Line party increases the shotgun damage by 10%. Does not stack. Yeah, that one just kind of happened because I was doing dungeons. You know, just to pass the time. Yeah, I was just doing a lot of stuff, just trying to pass the time, because I was waiting a lot. I also unlocked a whole bunch of new stuff for the, this. I got a whole bunch of new, stuff for the surgical table, and I did a lot of research while I was waiting. Yeah, the eggs that you see here are from me trying to get the mutation. Because, yeah, I was at it I was at the point where I ran out of stuff to do without going forward. So I just put my controller down and, was taking a nap. Well, not taking a nap, I was watching stuff and I was passing out. Because I was at it for so long. But yeah. Let's see. I think that's it. Oh, I guess I could show you the main base. Oh, also, I got into the habit of just killing the negotiator when he pops up. If I do that, the raids come immediately. Alright. I put Pop in, in the main base. Her and the, fire whale are here in the main base. To work on this. The ancient, forge. And I also made the ancient workbench over there. It's so small, but it requires 2 pals to work on it. Same as the ancient base. Also, I had to build this, and some more capacitors to power everything. Also, I got all of the, effigies that I can get without having to catch everything or go to the world tree. I also got rid of some stuff and added a new storage box. But yeah. So I got everything. There we go. A little bit more movement speed. Like I said, I was just doing stuff because I had nothing else to do while I was waiting for stuff to be made. I'm just going to the bases so I can have them, I'll spawn in so I don't end up with problems again. The main problem I have with my bases is, as you can see, food. But yeah, this is the base that's on the chopping block. Once I'm able to start building some of the stuff that I've seen, that I've unlocked, this is the base that's getting axed. Because this is the base that's been the most problematic. But yeah, once I axe this base, the last base that I'm going to make is just going to be my home base, where I just build a house and do research and stuff. So I'll have at least max level of each of the stuff here. So that is what, 12? Yeah, I would have 12 pals doing that stuff, and then I'll just have whatever remaining stuff, because ancient farms and ancient material synthesizers are going to have to probably just going to be used to do that stuff. Also, I need the power generator eventually. But yeah, that's kind of all that really happened. Like I said, I have learned how to optimize some things. Well, at least make them a bit faster. Not optimize, just go fast. I made you go fast. But yeah, this base has... I've had so many problems with this base. Yeah, let's go back to the main base. And see if we have any more research to set up. Well, if I have the stuff to set up another research, because I am not going to go out and do anything if I don't. Because I can't be bothered. I've spent so long. I've spent so long not being able to kill. Okay. Let's go up to the level 60s. You will be safe for now. But you other three are not. Do I want to rip off the band-aid? That is this one. Well, you know what? Sure, why not? Oh, and the reason why these two don't have names, I had a name for this one. I actually had several, and then I forgot the good one, and I remembered the bad one. So, yeah, so they're just going to have to earn their names. Actually, I have a name for you. Just going to make sure that I spell it correctly. Maria! At least that's what I think. Oh, you know what? Let's just go. Oh no, yeah, all three of the raids that I did all came out with female ones, so I don't know if you only get female or not. Maria! Oh! Nope. Maria returned. Where the fuck did it go? Okay, Frost Stallion has been caught. I remembered one that I forgot. I forgot it again. Oh, here we are. The feathers of this pal has all but disappeared, and it can no longer fly. Yet its longing for the sky has turned jealousy, so it harnesses electricity to strike down those who still soar. And it has the same one as the Pangullet, where it just gets in a rocket launcher and you can shoot it at people, but it goes down when you fire it. Guardian deity of Pelagos Island, known as the Winter Caller. In the past, when a calamity struck the island, it soared into the sky and sealed away the threat by casting the island into eternal winter. Well-mounted, change the player's attack to ice, inflict freeze 2, and increase attack by 10%. Maria! I have known a few Marias in my life. Okay, let's go fight the whale. Okay, Frog. The reason why I didn't name it Frog is because it was only after I named it Vale that I kind of went, oh, Frog. Your room is a tad smaller than I remember. Oh, I thought you had King of the Waves. After the sealing of the calamity, a champion from Fatebreak emerged. It stares out to sea, awaiting one it deems worthy. For such encounters are no coincidence, they are fate. It follows up the player's attacks with water spear strikes. Can be ridden to travel on water. While mounted, it can leap high into the air over water. Okay. You might be wondering if I went a bit overboard. Probably. But I still remember the tower boss. And I will show that fucker no mercy. Okay, is it a meteor or supply drop? Supply drop. But yeah, the neat thing with, since I've been using, Vale, there has been a lot less, casualties. I think there's been maybe one accidental casualty as I've been using Vale. So, me using Vale has significantly made my life easier. I don't remember that attack! That I do remember. I'm glad it's not happening to me for once. Once one with Necromus, its gleaming form is free of all negative emotions. However, a glimmer of hatred can still be seen deep within its eyes. Can triple jump, activate Spear Thrust to have Necromundus stay by your side and attack enemies in tandem. Once one with Paldius, its darkened form is the embodiment of negative emotions. However, a glimmer of compassion can still be seen deep within its eyes. Can double jump. When Twin Spear skill is active, a Palladius in your party will appear and attack alongside you. I think there used to be a rumor where if you breed these two together, you would have gotten another pal. I think that was a rumor that was around when the game came out. Well, not when the game came out, back when it was still in early access. Alright. That's those three done. I'll come to you when I feel like it. Because I still think you should not be there. I still think you should be in your rightful place. Instead of this level 60 guy. But yeah, now let's commit the purge. There's 2 objectives I want to do. Objective 1, defeat all the bosses. Objective 2, murder everybody with a rocket launcher. I should say everybody with an AA tower. If I see them targeting me, I will fly at their asses at high speeds. There used to be right here where this is, there used to be a AA tower. Well, I guess I can show you the power. Yeah, I still can't believe I accidentally got this. I was going to start breeding Smokies to see what I got, but I realized after trying to get that last mutated egg, I do not want to breed anymore for a while. I'm going to wait until I no longer feel such rage that I must destroy everything. Also, I just got done recording some Mechanicus 2. So yeah, so even me having... Then again, I was just starting to fall asleep at the end of that. Griswold is struggling, great. I think I went... Yep, there it is. In ages past, it was believed that drawing a picture of Fingal Lux would result in being struck down by lightning. As time passes, artworks depicting the became revered as charms to ward off lightning, make them a common presence. Get double jump, and pals drop... water pals drop 40% more items. I would go and see what's going on, but if I come across one, I will go. Because I've had so many problems with base pals. Getting stuck and then not doing what they're supposed to be doing. That mainly where they get stuck is the top of the computer. Or somewhere else. Oh, a cannibal! Goodbye, Nah. Also, I learned I can turn in the bounties for stuff. I completely forgot about that, so I was just so I went and saw what they had. There was some good stuff, but not all of it was good. go all the way up to the top. Because I have been just unlocking stuff if I get any stuff. Because I already unlocked everything I want. For now. Unless I find a pal that I very, very much like. Like I said, I am just really surprised at all the pals I've gotten that I've bred completely by accident. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering how I got the Ignis version of this, the two deer knocked ones, I bred together to see what mutations I would get, and I got Yormantide Ignis and the Ignis version of Vale. The Fire Frog. Okay, Scorched Hills. Stone Pillar Cave. If I remember correctly, Nightmare used to be in here? I don't remember exactly where. Some things never change, do they? Oh. Morgan Trust 10 is stats raise. Yeah, I also got some more scepters. I debated on using some of them. I thought about using the Scepter of the Knight of the Underworld. I mean, the Scepter of the Ruler of the Underworld, but I went, does that even actually work with what I'm doing? Alright. Yeah. Ancient texts referred to it as the Beast of Salvation. The light emitted by Kaldir purifies everything, literally causing things to vanish from existence without leaving a trace. Oh. This spell's attack and movement speed are increased by 2% for each other neutral paladin in their party. Recovers health of the player and party by 0.15% per second. Does not stack. Don't die. God damn it. I don't know if I saw... Yep, there is a boss version of you, so I could hopefully catch that one. But yeah, like I said, I just kept going until I got up to where I could not get any higher. Alright. Because... oh no, I hate myself. There's many answers. Which one is true and which one is false is unknown, even to me. Oh, I also saw something neat. The spider one, the tarantula one, I have seen it be attacked by as it like a little event that you can encounter while you're going around, and that has been my only encounter with one on the entire time I've been here. Oh, I thought there used to be a boss in here, like right about here. Oh, nope. Yeah, there used to be a Fanglop Lux boss right around where I am now, or over here. Interesting that they removed it. Yeah, now comes the bigger problem. How the hell do I get to you, Nightmare? I've had this problem before. Some things never change. Okay, which direction did that warning come from? Ah, this way. I see you. I don't actually have a problem with these guys. I've just gotten annoyed by that stupid thing. Grab you. And destroy you. Now I don't have to worry about hearing that goddamn noise anymore. Who's our lowest? You're at 3, you're at 8. Maybe it's over there? This is rather going to be the Aegis. I think this is actually the Aegis one. Yeah. This is for the Aegis. So... oh well. Look. There's only so much can be done with me. Okay, once again. I guess I'll return later. I was not expecting that to happen, by the way. That's supposed to be a really good tanky pal. Why did it die to one arrow to the head? Once again, like I said, I'm killing those because I need the coins. Okay. I have so many questions now. Okay, so yeah, it is an hour, so... yeah, I won't be getting... Celebrates until next episode. Okay. Oh, I don't have one of you.
Yeah.
I'll fish one of you up later. Horse rustler. You will not be crossing the border. You shall not pass go. Yeah, if I see another knocked of them, I'm going to have to try to catch it. Which is difficult for me. But yeah, like I said, I could just fish one up on my own time. Okay. Oh, Desi knocked. Look, I need their clouds and electric organs. I'm sorry, what? You're telling me what to do. The Dragon of Freedom shall not be bound. Oh, it does appear that I might have to go home soon. Okay, Dazzy knocked. Dazzy knocked used to be down here. So we just need to go across the water to get to the next one. Yeah, the reason why I have some more fast travel points than I did before because I did go looking for effigies here. Because like I said, I was just trying to find things to pass the time. It takes so long for them to make the stuff I need. It can easily carry many items with its large hands. However, its short legs slow its pace, often leaving it overtaken by nightfall. When attacking enemy weak points, increase the damage of the next weak point attack by 30%. Realm of the Indigo. Oh, it's you. And this one's unstable. Okay, next closest is this guy. While I was exploring here, I come to a realization. There is a model that I have not seen since playing. There used to be this happy fat cop NPC model. I have not seen it once in this playthrough. So I'm wondering if the NPC boss is still here. Well, the boss that uses the model. Yeah, those are the only casualties that usually happens, is Vale running someone over. Don't know what that guy's deal is, by the way. I haven't talked to him, because he keeps getting killed. Yeah, grab all that. Return to base, drop off what we can. Yeah, as you can see, they eventually fixed themselves, but I just kind of just stopped trying after a while. That's the reason why I have the medicine rack stocked with meds. If a problem occurs, they can take care of themselves. Yeah, let's go to this one and then we'll fly up. I know I'll run out of arrows by the time I probably get to the tower, but I don't really care. My arrows are but one weapon at my disposal. Oh, that reminds me of the other pal I found. If I can find him. Oh, you know what? Filter. Dark. Finally found one. Attacking from the shadows. This pal traps its prey within its cloak-like wings. It's probably best not known what happens within them, or why the inside of its wings are stained red. While fighting, grants the player and Felbat a lifesteal effect that restores 5% of the damage dealt as health. Yeah, so these both have it. Interesting. But yeah, I finally found one of those. Okay, now where the hell's the boss? Hello? There you are. Okay, I see you. Okay, and now, yeah, they're still above us. So they are up here. Yeah, the weakest point of my team is me, by the way. You get over here! Don't make me use my mining laser! who's the lowest? You're at 8, you're at 6, you're at 4. It's Rampaging Gildane. Oh, know what? I know what's going to happen if I don't catch you. During the golden age of alchemy on the island, its ever-glowing golden fur was highly praised as a catalyst for transmutating gold. And in time, a remarkable revelation was made. The same golden hue could be achieved simply by processing its mane. While mounted, change the player's attack to ground and increase it by 5%. Nope, that's a different police. That's the new police officer model. Yeah, I think the old model's just gone and been replaced with that one. So we no longer have pudgy, happy police officer. I believe this one is the Black Marketeer. Yeah, uninvited guest. Oh, I guess you can't buy from him anymore. You used to be able to buy from him before doing combat. You used to be able to do that with, I think, all of the merchants. Okay. Moria! Grab? Yay! That's one less fast travel point for me to grab. I think there's like, yeah, just these 3 left on the island, I think. I might get to the World Tree this recording session. Might. Depends how things are going to go with the last tower. Knowing my luck, it's probably going to be Dragon. You know, since I'm using Dark. Like I said, I don't know what it is. Might be Dragon, might be Water. We don't have a Water Tower. Plus, if it is Dragon, that means we've had Dragon twice. Because Orzurk is Electric Dragon. And we've already had Electric twice. Maria, go! Anyway, Maria can use... has increased damage to Ice and Dark. And she only has one Ice move! That she got from a skill fruit. So, if it is indeed Dragon is the last one, I'm hosed. Because I don't think I can even use Veil for this one. Because the boss uses Ice. Oh, there's one right over here. Where is it? Hello? Oh. Okay, just go in a straight line. Above us again. Okay, so it's... So that's 300. Don't worry, Smokey! I'm here to save you! You stop that! Stop being mean! How dare you put a Smokey in a cage? You do not cage them, you love them! Love thy Smokey. Okay, now what was I doing again? Alright, we need to go fly. I ain't dealing with you. Alright, I forgot to read. The Corrosion who has forsaken their honor gather and form splinter groups. They will use any underhanded means to take down their chosen prey. If you encounter a pack of Corrosion Knocked in the dead of night, it's your life that's on the line. Channels its loyalty and puffs up its abdomen to restore energy. Climbing on top of it will propel the player high into the air. Improves players and pals' dark damage to enemies' weak points by 25%. Oh, they changed it so it no longer says Coach and Knocked, it just says they. Yeah, and these guys have knives. They're literally frogs with knives. Well, it's not a knife. I know. I forget the name of the actual name of the weapon. It's the usually used for ceremonial suicide, if I remember correctly. Don't matter though. It's not a stick. So they will never become the most powerful. And now we're stuck. Should be something over here, I thought. Nope. Okay. I just remember there being a boss. I thought there was a boss by this big tree. Okay, we got Diary 3. Yeah, after I get done with this series, I'm going to definitely have to look up which notes I'm missing and go for them. Oh, there's the tree. Yeah, it's this tree that has a boss. Dazzle has been consumed by the tree now. Nature is restored. Guardian of the Dark Flame. Oh, no, that did happen in the recording. Yeah, now I remember. Us encountering that guy again. Eh, 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 eh. Okay, so Gildane and Smokey are left. I don't know why I keep opening those chests, by the way. I guess it's just a force of habit. I need the coins to buy the books. I know I can get the books via other means. Did I just see one of our other pals learn the meteorite? Huh? You already knew that, though. Jet Black, little hero. No Smokey left behind. No matter how bad they may be. That's also a reason why I don't have the Smokey on the team. Because even though I do love them to bits, they are not good for combat. They're a utility pal. And that's just if you don't want to use the metal detector. But it does not mean I do not still love them. I have yet to encounter a pal that makes it that has toppled Smokey for my favorite. There have been pals that that tie it, but none that have surpassed it. And this one would have been close for surpassing it. Close. But a few adjustments it would have, but it just has some problems that I just can't get past. That might be more fault of the game rather than the actual PAL itself. You know, since every time I sprint using a veil, I hear a frog. No Smokies left behind. Okay, are you still... Yeah, you're still the furthest behind. Yeah, we'll take care of this one, get to the fast travel point, fast travel back home, and then we'll continue our rampage. I don't remember if this one's in a cave or not. I think this one is... I guess we'll find out up here. Hello? Doesn't say they're in a... Oh, there they are. Look, if you survive this, I'll catch you. Did not survive it. Yeah, Splatterina is one of my less favorited PAL. Simply by its thing. Also, over there, you could probably see my crosshairs. There's a thingy. That's where I found another doggy statue. But yeah, for the last island, I am going to not do all the bosses first. I'm going to do the quest line, and as we're going through, if a boss pops up, I'll do it until I get to the tower. And then once the tower gets unlocked, then I'll go and take care of the bosses that I've gone by. Okay, who hungers? I'm just feeding it to them raw instead of cooking it nowadays, just because I'm so used to everybody being busy. Also, the Azure main that used to be here for as the boss is gone. So I wonder what it is now.
Yeah.
I have seen Azure mains, but there've been... Oh. Okay, do I want to take care of... Yeah, let's go and get the fast travel points, and then we'll go and take care of the ones to the south. Okay, so... There it is. I think this is the first time I've gotten one of these, too. Oh, no, I got one before. Yeah, there's the fast travel point. And there's a rampager. Oh, I see it. No, I didn't mean to... I also noticed that the majority of my pals are female. In my team, I have one male, and that's Mortis. Or do you count that as two, since Mortis is two pals in one? Oh, since you're a human, you don't count as, you don't get the, same treatment. I thought there's more than just this around here. I thought there was another, another, journal entry somewhere around here. Okay, now that leaves us to get Exile's Cape. Whee! Technology. The berries have been baked. And more of these. I just put the, unless they're a fairy ice one, I've been putting them at the top. Oh, is there remains? I only needed to catch one of you. Wait, did I just see that right? You guys are here too? Stop telling me to use a better one. I can't make better ones. These are the best I can make. And yes, I can make these. Have I made them? Not yet, but I have all the materials to do so. Oh, there's Azurmane. Unlike Univolt, it was once believed to be connected to the Thunder God. As faith and Univolt waned, Azurmane was deemed the god's true envoy. Even so, time reduced both to the same lofty stature of ordinary workhorse. Grants air dash to move at even higher speeds. When it finds its prey, it unleashes a mighty torrent, sweeping the entire area. More often than not, the prey gets swept away in the chaos, leaving one to wonder whether that truly counts as hunting. Firepower's drop 40% more items when defeated does not stack. Okay, left. Hey, look! Yeah, the beam is its signature move, by the way. The Veil's signature move. That just leaves... I think this guy's a merchant? Like I said, it's interesting that the merchants you can't buy from anymore. At least the merchant bosses, I should say. Because you used to be able to buy stuff from at least some of them. I don't know if you can still buy stuff from them if you capture them or not. Because I don't usually capture people, but I do know that you can capture them You can capture the people. People can mimic. Yeah. Got one more before we can go back and go against... no, I'm not going to land and dismount. I'm going to dismount, then land. Is that where they made... Yep, this is where their main is now. Hi, Pandora. Get your butt out of the way. I can't see. Oh, everybody's gone up to level 70 except for Maria. Ow. Oh, right, that's another one I forgot to read about. I completely forgot about this one. Ice blood runs throughout its body. If heated rapidly, its body evaporates, causing an immense vapor explosion. While radiant reduces the rate of all types of ore by 35%. Does not stack. So that means it probably doesn't work with my other ore guy. Alright. Now, we get to the main event for this episode.
Yeah.
Okay, Maria, let's make sure. Hopefully you don't kill. You shouldn't, considering this is a legendary pal, and I can easily breed for one, but I still want to catch it. Maria! I can't see! I will fist fight you, horse! To the fire and the flames! I rise! Guardian duty of Palworld Island, known as the Nightcaller. In the past, when a calamity struck the island, it soared into the sky and sealed away the threat by causing the island into eternal darkness. Change the player's attack by to dark, and inflict bind 2. Increase attack by 10%. Yeah, that used to be on Fabric in the dark area where the turtle is. I think that's why there's supposed to be the the 3 different grasslands there was supposed to be. The red one is scarred from the battle, and the dark one is from it using its ability to cast it that area into eternal night. Which it gets really dark there, by the way, when it's night. Like, darker than any of the other areas I've been to. But yeah, that's been all of that. The only bosses which we have not fought, that is not in the flying space, is this level 70 guy, this level 70 guy, and this level 70 guy. Apart from that, I think I've gotten everybody. Yes, the wealth of key items. Legendary! Enhancement small. Okay. Why is Frostallion knocked small while Grisbolt is medium? Do I even have a large one, now that I think about it? I do. Frostsparks is large. Damn it. A common one is better than a legendary token. Oh. Oh. Some of these don't make sense for their rarity. Why are those legendary when the legendary pals, like this one, is only an epic? I mean, this one's really good. Why does it give neutral large and dark small? This one's another legendary one, and it's only epic. Out of all the legendaries, this is the only one that's actually legendary, and it gives us small. What's with that? Interesting that lust is red. I guess bloodlust is a type of lust. Why am I here again? Let's go back to base, drop off our stuff, and then I'll call an episode. A tad longer, but I wanted to defeat all the bosses in one go. I have 156 arrows left over, too. Okay, so they're still working on that. I only use the Crusher to get, my rainbow souls. I get the Crusher so I can, get more souls to enhance my pals. Speaking of which, we only have 2 maxed, right? Yeah, you are almost maxed. Which you are next. Eventually I'll get enough to max you. You can see the stats that they all have. The weakest is Mortis. Which isn't his fault. He has 2 artisans. Like everybody else has... Well, Vela has Sky Marcher. And Noble. Which are also 2 things that's not helpful for battle. Everything you have is helpful for battle. Everything you have is helpful for battle. And everything you have is helpful for battle. But yeah, I'll call that an episode, and I'll see you all in the next.